Suddenly, a vulture landed on the boy, hoping to eat him. But just then, the boy's eyes opened, and he threw the vulture into the ravine. He sat up in panic. Looking down, he saw a deep pit. He called out loudly for his papa, remembering they had come hunting together. But then, a crazed yak attacked him. The yak pushed him straight toward the ravine. Luckily, he grabbed onto a rock. But that rock soon broke, and he fell into the depths again. He realized that his papa had gone far away by now. But he didn't give up. He slowly climbed down, gripping the cracks in the rocks. His hand suddenly slipped. Now it seemed everything was over. There was no support below. Dark clouds filled the sky, as if God himself was worried about him. His will to live kept him holding on. Looking down, he saw that water had filled the ravine. He understood that this might be his last chance to jump. It was a great height, but if he didn't jump, death was certain. Then he gathered his courage and took the leap. He regained consciousness in the mud the next day. One of his legs wasn't working. He dragged himself to a puddle of water. There he found some old collected water, which he drank and felt a bit better. He found a worm, too. Then he removed his swollen foot from his boot. His foot condition was very bad. He placed 2 stones and jerked to set the bone. Then he tied a splint with wood, steadied himself a bit, and then limped away. After walking far, he reached the peak where his father had built his grave. Actually, everyone thought he was dead, but his father had stood all night calling for him. But due to his responsibilities, his father had to return with the tribe. Women and children were there. The boy, now broken, lay on the ground. He then heard distant wolf howls. He saw some wild wolves approaching him. He limped away in another direction, but the wolves were very fast. One wolf bit him from behind. Then he took out his knife and wounded the wolf with all his strength. He climbed a tree to save his life. The wolves below still watched him. Their eyes shone in the moonlit night. It was scary but beautiful. All the wolves left the next morning. Only one injured gray wolf remained. The boy crafted a spear with wood and his knife to kill the wolf, but looking into the wolf's eyes reminded him of his own condition. He too was alone. The wolf's eyes showed fear. The boy couldn't hit him. He tied her mouth and bandaged her by the river. He then saw more wolves appearing on the hill. He hid the wolf in a cave and also passed out himself. The next morning, the wolf drank water. The boy found some insects and they each ate half. But this wasn't enough. So the next day, the boy went hunting and found a rabbit. He killed it with a stone, completing his first hunt. He went back to the cave and made a fire by rubbing wood. After a full day's effort, he got roast meat. The wolf's eyes lit up with hunger.